Accountancy has a branch. Somebody says accountancy can be divided into two groups. One is personal account, another is impersonal account. Bank overdraft is also personal account because that particular person has taken the bank overdraft. The property may be land, building, machinery, furniture. What is personal account? A personal account is one which deals the accounts of person or institution. Only persons or institutions is considered. Nominal account means debit all expenses and losses, credit all gains and income. Hello everybody, I am Dr. B.S. Subramaniam, called by name Dr. B.S.S., Professor in Commerce and Management, Vidyashram First Aid College, a Temple of Excellence. I have explained in the previous one here what is account, everything I have explained detailedly, what is accountancy, what is accounting in the previous session. Regarding I am handling Financial Accounting 1, Session 2 of BCom of Basic Concept. We'll go to next one now. Accountancy can be divided into three groups, namely personal account, real account, and the nominal account. So, accountancy has a branch. Somebody says accountancy can be divided into two groups. One is personal account, another is impersonal account. Impersonal is subdivided into real and nominal. Nothing but accountancy can be divided into three groups. One is personal account, another real account, or nominal account. How to say that? Accountancy can be divided into two groups. One is personal account, another is impersonal account. Impersonal account is subdivided into real and nominal account. Or we can say that accountancy can be divided into three groups, namely personal account, real account, and the nominal account. So he is doing the account. Now we'll go one by one. What is personal account? What is real account? What is nominal account? Well, I will explain detailedly what is personal, what is real, what is nominal. What is personal account? Personal accounts are accounts related to person or institution with whom business has dealing. So it is related to person only. Even institution is also considered as a person. Related to only personal accounts are accounts related to only person or institution with whom business has dealing. We deal the business in related to person, in related to institution. That is called a personal account is considered. Example, personal account. Example of personal account, Rama's account, capital of somebody, drawing anything drawn for personal use. Sham account, name is there, loan he has taken, the loan is also a personal account. Bank loan is a personal account. Yes loan is a personal account. Bank overdraft is also a personal account because that particular person has taken the bank overdraft. Bank, why you solve bank? Bank has got name, no, it may be corporation bank, it may be syndicate bank, State Bank of India, some name will be followed. That's why it's a personal account. Then syndicate bank is also a personal account. What is personal account? A personal account is one which deals the accounts of person or institution. Only persons or institutions is considered. Here the examples are, any name comes, Rama's account, capital purely personal, drawing purely personal. It is nothing but a self-check. Then Sham is there, personal loan is there, bank loan is taken by the proprietor. Yes, loan is there, bank overtaken by the proprietor. Bank account means the name of the bank will follow. Syndicate bank is also, all are the examples of personal account. We go to next one. Real account. Real accounts are accounts related to property. Here property means asset. Any property, the property may be land, building, machinery, furniture. So here, when you say there are two types of asset, one is tangible asset, another intangible asset. What is tangible asset? Tangible asset which can be seen and touched. So tangible assets are land, building, machinery, furniture. What are the intangible assets are? Goodwill and patent. What is goodwill? Goodwill is the only good name of the firm. Reputation of the firm. We can't see, we can't touch. Intangible asset. Another one is patent. Patent is nothing but copyright of the business. Copyright of the business. What is tangible asset? Tangible assets are those assets which can be seen and touched. Which are those assets are land, building, machinery, furniture. Which are the intangible assets are there which cannot be seen and touched. Example, one is the goodwill, One is the patent. Patent is nothing but copyright. Goodwill is the good name of the firm. The example of real account. Real account. Furniture is a real account. Building is a real account. Machinery is a real account. Land is a real account. Vehicle is a real account. Purchases means stock is a real account. Purchase means here stock. Stock is a real account. Purchase, that is a vehicle. Here, vehicle. Here, stock. Purchase means stock is a real account. Purchase means stock return. Sales means stock is a real account. Sales return is a stock is a real account. So property belongs to the business is called real account. We'll go to the next one. Nominal account. Nominal accounts are accounts relate to all expenses and incomes of the business. When there is an expenditure, when there is income, that account we call as nominal account. Nominal account belongs to incomes and expenses. So which are the three types of accounts are? One is personal account, one is real account, one is nominal account. What is personal account? Related to person. What is a real account? Real accounts are those accounts which means to the properties is considered. What is nominal account? Nominal account related to all expenses and incomes relate to the business. What are the three types of accounts? One is personal account, one is real account, one is nominal account. What is personal account? Related to person. What is a real account? Related to property. What is nominal account? Related to incomes and expenses. I think we come across, this is what he says, no? What he's asking, no? Have you understand the personal account? Have you understand the real account? All these items are there. So he says, can you understand that all expenses, incomes may become? So expenses and incomes of the business, all related to personal account, related to person, real account, related to property, whereas nominal account related to incomes and expenses. We'll go with next one. Gold examples of nominal account. Salary, wages, electricity. Discount means discount allowed, discount received. Commission means commission allowed, commission received. Printing and stationery, excise duty, bank charges, dividend received, postages. These are all the examples of nominal account. We move on to next one. There are certain golden rules are there of accountancy is considered. One is for personal account, one is for real account, one is for nominal account. Here, there is a word called debit and credit. So, we have got in accountancy like this, T shape. This is debit side, this is credit side. Means left hand side is the debit side, right hand side is called the credit side. Left hand is the debit side, right hand is the credit side. We'll go with the golden rules. This is very, very important for a future is considered. These are the three important basic rules are considered. What is the first person? Debit the receiver. The person one who receives the benefit, his account should be debited. Credit the giver or credit the giver of the benefit. If I give the benefit, no, my accounts will be credited. The man one who receives, his account will be debited. Here, the seller prepare, what we know, seller prepare purchaser account, purchaser prepare seller account. For example, for this example, X purchases goods from Y, rupees 4,000. This is it. Now, who purchases? X purchase. From whom? Y. Y is the giver of the benefit. X is the receiver of the benefit. Giver of the benefit, no. Here, giver of the benefit should be credited from Y. Who is the receiver of the benefit? X. This should be debited. Here, debit the receiver of the benefit, credit the giver of the benefit. Who gives the benefit? His account should be credited, means right hand side. Who receives the benefit? That account should be debited. But only problem, no? Seller will prepare purchaser account. Purchaser will prepare seller account. Seller says how much money I have to receive. Whereas a purchaser says how much money I have to pay. That means seller cannot prepare his account. Seller prepare purchaser, customer's account, where customer prepare seller's account. So seller prepare purchaser account, purchaser prepare seller account. What's the rules to be followed? Debit the receiver and credit the giver in case of personal account. Real account. Real account means what? Land, building, machinery, furniture, cash. Real. Debit what comes in. If the cash is coming in, put on the debit side. If the cash is going out, put on the credit side. If the land is coming in, put on the debit side. If the land is going out, put on the credit side. What the rule says, no? Debit what comes in. Credit what goes out. If you are a receiver of the money, it should be debited. If the giver of the money, they should be debited. By chance example, if the land is coming in, cash is going out, land should be debited, cash should be credited. So debit what comes in, credit what goes out. So left hand side is called the debit side, right hand side is called the credit side. Next one, nominal account. Nominal account means debit all expenses and losses, credit all gains and income. If the rent paid, that will come on the debit side. If the rent received, that will come on the credit side. If the commission paid, that will come on the debit side. If the commission received, that will come on the credit side. Printing and stationery is an expenditure, that will come on the debit side. Which are the three golden rules are? One is for personal account, one is for real account, one is for nominal account. What are the rules of the personal account? Debit the receiver of the benefit, credit the giver of the benefit. The person one who gives the benefit is called the creditor. The person one who receives the benefit is called debtor. His account should be debited, his account should be credited. Real account, debit what comes in, credit what goes out. If you receive the cash, it will be debited. If you give the cash, that will be credited. If the land is coming in, that should be debited. If the land is going out, that should be credited. If the furniture is coming in, that should be debited. If the furniture is going out, that should be credited. Regarding the nominal account, all expenses should be debited. All incomes and gains should be credited. If there is an expenditure, that will come on the debit side. If there is an income, that will come on the credit side. Rent paid, debit side. Rent received, credit side. Salary paid, debit side. Salary received, credit side. Discount allowed, debit side. Discount received, credit side. I think you can follow these golden rules. One is personal account, one is real account, one is the nominal account. So what is personal account? Related to person. What's the rules to be followed? Debit the receiver of the benefit, credit the giver of the benefit. Real account, debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Nominal account, debit all expenses and losses, credit all gains and income. So regarding this debit and credit side, this is called left hand side. This is called right hand side. But what we say is no, generally we say what is debited and what is credited. Debited means left hand side, credited means right hand side. But some of the author says like this, no, if any amount belongs to proprietor, that should be debited. Any amount is going out from the proprietor should be credited. For example, if X has a textile mills to the tune of he has got capital of rupees 10 lakh, out of the 10 lakh, he purchased the land, he purchased the machinery, he purchased the motor car. So how much business that proprietor is having? 10 lakh. He purchased land and building, some expenditure incur, amount is going out, that should be credited. So some revenue, some profit we arrive, that should be debited. Debited means belongs to the proprietor. Credited means going out of the business. So related to proprietor is debited, going out of the business is called credited. For example, I told you, no, if the proprietor having about 1 lakh rupees capital and he invested land and building, some expenditure incurred, he got a revenue. Out of the revenue, expenses will be debited. Whatever the profit comes, that goes to proprietor, that should be debited. Land, you made a land purchase, so going out of the business, no, that should be debited. So some author says like also, but general rule says debit is the left hand side, credit is the right hand side. What are the golden rules? This rule you must remember forever. For every higher study, wherever you go, this rules does not change. This is the fundamental rules. What's the rules for personal account? Debit the receiver of the benefit, credit the giver of the benefit. Real account, debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Regarding the nominal account, debit all expenses and losses, credit all gains and income. We'll go to next one. Here I have explained title of the account, you have to write name of the account, you have to write which should be debited and which should be credited. I have explained you debit and credit. This is left hand side, this is called the right hand side. So I have explained personal account, real account, nominal account. What is personal account? Related to person. What is real account? Related to property. What is nominal account? Related to incomes and expenses. So left hand side is called the debit side, right hand side is called the credit side. And I've explained the golden rules also, which are the three golden rules are: one personal, one real, one nominal. What the personal account says: debit the receiver, credit the giver. The giver should be credited, what's called the receiver should be debited. Real account, debit what comes in, credit what goes out. If the receiver of the benefit, that should be debited. If the giver of the benefit, that should be credited. So debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Debit all expense, nominal account, debit all expenses and losses. We say if any expenses incurred, that should be debited, another that should be credited. So another way, the regular, wherever you go, you can find out. When you go for walk, no, you put the right leg, then left leg. So one credit entry, one the debit entry. When you want to call somebody, you call from the right hand, no, that's a credit entry. That shows the gain chain. Gain, that's called, right hand side is called the gain chain. Credit the gain and debit the losses. So we come across here, we studied here the three principles, which are the three principles are personal account, real account and nominal account. Then I have explained what is personal account related to person, real account related to property, nominal account related to incomes and expenses. And I have given so many examples also. What are the golden rules for personal, real and nominal? What are the golden rule for the personal? Debit the receiver, credit the giver. What is the rule for real account? Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. What is the rules for nominal account? Debit all expenses and losses, credit all gains and income. So you have to study very deeply, because this is a basic concept for a future is considered, because this is a BCom first year now. This is financial accounting one. You must you already study something in the second PUC is concerned, but better to go through. Here the accounts goes very, very deep. And also we want to know that our students should learn very deeply so that they can go for higher studies are considered. So I told you what is personal, what is real, what is an accountancy, what is an account, everything. So thank you once again. We'll meet you in the next session.